Today's tutorial is going to cover how to create a faded boundary using the multi-buffer ring tool. Our end result will look like this. And here we go. Let's begin. Alright, so the first step is to access the multi-ring buffer tool, which can be accessed through two different locations. The first being our toolbox. Just go over here to Analysis Tools, then Proximity, and select the multi-buffer ring tool. The other way is to go to the search bar and just type in buffer, and right here we have the multi-buffer ring tool. This is the same tool, it's just user preference on how you access it. Alright, for this example I'm going to use the Yosemite National Park boundary to create this faded boundary. Alright, so we want to just drag in that boundary file. I'll just set the output location to my default geodatabase. And just start typing in the distances. Because we're at about 1 to 350,000 scale, I'm going to use meters and start off somewhere around 1,000. And in this case, what I want to do is I'm going to create a buffer that goes on the inside. So I'm going to use negative numbers. Now if I wanted to go on the outside out, I would do positive numbers. So again, I'm going to go on the inside, so I'm going to use negative numbers. So start typing these in. And once I hit about 500, I want to start going down in increments of 50 until I reach about 150 or so, or 100. That way it's a smooth transition. Now that I'm at 150, I'm going to step down by 25. Alright, and as you can see, we start off at negative 1,000, and we're going to go all the way down until we hit 25. Alright, the next step what you want to do is set the buffer unit down to, in this case I'm going to pick meters because we're at the scale. Distance field is fine, and this option basically allows you to have either rings. If we choose all, it'll create rings, and if we choose none, it'll basically create rings on top of rings, so we'll have overlap. So in this case we'll choose all, and we'll hit run. Once we have the tool going, the next step, what I want to do in the meantime, is just go in here and create a color ramp file so that we can easily apply that to the buffer, which will create our nice transition from light to dark, which will create the fading effect. Alright, so we'll go in here, go to Symbology, under Categories. What I want to do is go in here and just pick a color ramp that's already set. Then I'll go to Properties, and what I'm actually going to do is just click on the first one,